What's going on, successors? It's Wellness Wednesday, so you already know we're going to dive in talking about a way that you can really level up your life here on Speaker Success. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, successors? Y'all, today is Wednesday, June 18th, 2025, and you already know it's a great day to be alive. This is Speak Your Success in the Morning. I'm your host, Jonathan Jones, and y'all, we're live every Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Central Standard to 7 a.m. Central Standard, to where we're here to educate you, to bring you some good information, and also a little bit of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So you got to start the day off right. You got to get it together. Got to feel a little bit good, but you got to make sure that you start your day off with something. And speaking of starting with something, come on out here, producer Britt, and talk to the people.
What's up? What's up? Good morning. Happy Wednesday.
And
Wednesday.
happy Wednesday. Do you have a win for the week? Is there a win for the week that you got on? Want to share? Want to brag about a little
Do
something?
I have a win for the week?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. Maybe
Okay.
I'll have a win by Friday.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
What about
enough.
you? You got a win? What's
Fair
going
enough.
on?
Man, say the win is that I made it here this morning, Britt.
Oh, well, that's definitely a win for sure.
The win is I
Right.
made it this morning. Oh, I do have a win.
What you got?
Yesterday I came back to work and my team, they put on for the boy. They got the boy a cake. They got me some Sprite. It said,
Mm-hmm.
"Welcome back, woo,
Mm-hmm.
welcome back." I said,
Yes, we did. Yes, we
I said,
did.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome
I
back.
said, I'm back. God bless you. Happy
Welcome
birthday.
back like Mace, you know what I'm saying? Welcome
I'm back
back.
like I left something.
Welcome
Okay.
back. Welcome
Back
back.
like,
Right.
hey, Mace. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mace coming back as a rapper. Crazy.
Coming
Rapper,
back as a
pastor.
rapper. A
He's still,
rapper,
and he's still
pastor,
rapping.
rapper. I
Yeah,
don't
that's what
know.
I'm saying.
He's
Yeah, he
still
ain't
rapping?
pastor. He ain't pastor no more. No,
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 he
no.
ain't
I don't
pastor
think
no more.
he rapping no more.
Nah,
Cameron,
they just doing
Cameron give
good
you
on
a
that
high 16.
podcast though.
Cameron give you a high 16 any day though. Cameron say, hey,
Mm-hmm.
turn the beat on, okay? And
Their
that boy put them
podcast
shades
is
on
hilarious.
and then just start rolling. Yeah. I have to limit myself on that podcast. I turned it on one time at halftime, Britt, and I said,
What?
oh, nah, it's Magic City up in here. I said, oh, no, I got to get out of here.
See,
Yes.
Jonathan, you're just sticking
Nah.
on that episode. They don't do that every episode.
I know they don't. No. I know they don't do it every episode. I'm just saying. After
Right.
that one, I was like, so I just check out the clips here and there. I check out the clips because I like Cam as a personality. So
Same.
it's
I
all
like both of
good.
them as a personality. Yeah.
Killer, hey, yo, Killer. No, Killer. You can't do that, Killer.
Maybe, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Funniest thing ever. Funniest
All
thing
right,
ever.
man. What you
Yeah.
got? What you got straight from the store?
Yeah. Let's go ahead
Oh,
and get straight from what I saw scrolling straight from the source. All right, so look, today we're gonna dive in on Proverbs chapter 3. And I want to talk about Proverbs chapter 3 here just because, like I said before, Proverbs is like some general applicable wisdom, like some general daily applicable wisdom. And this is something that as I'm seeing and as I'm realizing that it's not as common as one would think, right? Just like nowadays, you would hope that if you're out somewhere, you would just hope that if you would drop your jacket, if you would have dropped $20, you would hope that somebody else would also just pick it up and say, "Hey, man, you dropped this. Hey, I think you left something behind." But that's not the case in 2025 because people just we don't honor people in the way that we once did. So and this creates a serious problem for us. So let's go ahead and get into the text. Do not withhold good from those to whom it's due. When it's in your power to act. Do not say to your neighbor, come back tomorrow and I'll give it to you. Now that's crazy, right? That's crazy. Come back tomorrow and I'll give it to you when you already have it with you. That's silly. That's ignorant. If you got it, come up off it. Do not plot harm against your neighbor who lives truthfully near you. Do not accuse anyone for no reason when they have done no harm to you. Do not envy the violent or choose any of their ways, for the Lord detests the perverse, but takes the upright into his confidence. The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked. So, like I said before, there's a few things I want to pull out in this text here. For one, I want to go back. I want to go back right to where it says, "Do not plot harm against your neighbor who truthfully lives near you," and especially its other part. Do not accuse anyone for no reason when they have done no harm. When they have done you no harm, y'all. If people are out here minding their own business, living their best life, doing what they got to do at school, doing what they got to do in their relationships, doing what they got to do at work, like leave them be. Like don't mess with nobody and don't bark up nobody tree if they ain't doing nothing to bother you. And I used to be that guy, right? Every once in a while, I would just tease people. I would tease people. I might tease them because of their name. And then I just be so consistent and I didn't know when to let up. But then I later learned one day when somebody had to put the pause on me, they said, "John, you got to stop playing." And then that day I learned, you know what? There's sometimes where there's no kind of business like minding your own business. So sometimes we just got to mind our own business. We got to leave people alone. Then the text right here says, "Do not envy the violent or choose any of their ways." Sometimes when we see, like sometimes when we turn on the news, or sometimes when you see people in political power, you can look up and you can say, "Oh man, it seems like they're getting ahead. It seems like they're getting further than I am. It seems like I'm trying to do things the right way, but yet I'm still falling further back and back and back. And they're gaining access and they're gaining growth and they're gaining money and gaining profit." But the fact of the matter is this right here, y'all. Those people who are the violent, and those people who are stealing, and those people who are elevating in those ways, it may seem as if they are progressing faster than you and further to you. However, but the Bible says, "Vengeance is mine," says the Lord. So we must understand that it's not on us to take that up on our hands, right? To say, "You want to be violent? Well, I'm gonna go there with you." Right? I'm gonna go toe to toe and I'm gonna level with you right here. And I'm gonna make sure that I see that this thing goes the way that I need it to go. No, 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 no. We got to let God be God. And sometimes we got to step out the way and we got to get out our feelings, and we have to allow the God to do one what his word said that he'll do. Because at the end of the day, if God said it and his word says it, then he's going to see that to completion. So we got to respect it and we got to step off. But then the other part is, you don't want to allow somebody else's evil spirit or their violence to ultimately convert you over. Right? Because you can be a good person. You can be rocking. You can be doing what you need to do. You can be an upstanding individual. But then if we allow ourselves to level with them, now not only are we going to ruin our witness to where other people who see us, hear about us, and they see how we operate, they're going to say, "I thought you was a Christian. The way you acting, you looking real ungodly right now." Right? And we want to be careful of that, because that's the last thing that we want to do. And down at the bottom, it says, "For the Lord detests the perverse, but takes the upright into his confidence. The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the righteous." At the end of the day, I want you to lean in. I want you to lean in to taking the high road. Just like Michelle Obama would say, "When they go low, we go high. When they go low, we go high." At the end of the day, it's not anybody else's job to make sure that those of us who are Christians and those of us who say we believe what God says, right? It's nobody else's job for us to make sure that they're that it's nobody else's job to make sure that they're operating righteous. If we say we're believers, if we say we're rocking with the way of Christ, then it's just on us. And God is ultimately going to honor that, right? The Bible tells us that we will have trouble in this world. Not if, not maybe, not possibly, but it says we will have trouble in this world, but take heart, for I have overcome the world. John, what does that even mean? That means if you have been called to be righteous, one, God is going to bless you, right? He's going to cover you, He's going to keep you because that's what the word says. But even further beyond that, you don't want to be the house of the wicked because it said there is a curse on the house of the wicked. We've seen movies, we've seen people do witchcraft and do spells and do all this other type stuff. But what we need to know and what we must understand that in the movie is kind of spooky, it's kind of funny, but imagine that if the Lord has a curse on your house, that's going to negatively impact you generations and further beyond. If you want to be righteous and you want to be blessed by the Lord, then let's operate in the way that He's called us to operate. And that would be by being kind to those others, by not envying the violent and giving into those same ways. And just like I said before, y'all, this is tangible, daily, applicable wisdom from the book of Proverbs. This has been straight from the source. And family, we're going to be right back with more Speaker Success in the morning. Looking for an exciting workout that's not only fun but makes you feel alive? It's time to step up your fitness. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese, that's your answer. This isn't your typical workout. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese is an energizing step workout that combines simple moves with fresh beats, both old and new, creating an atmosphere that makes fitness exciting. With a focus on all elements of fitness, cardio, muscular conditioning, flexibility, and balance, you're guaranteed to burn calories and get addicted to the energy. Extreme becomes your safe space, which is a welcome environment where everyone is accepted. It's where you can let go of those worries of the world and focus on getting healthy. Ready to get energized? Join Extreme Hip Hop with Treese today. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome, everybody. Speaker Success in the morning. We're 12 minutes after the hour. And like y'all know, man, y'all know, this is your favorite morning show, man. You got producer Britt. You know, you got your boy. You know, we out here. We out here. We
Yeah,
out
we
here,
out
Britt.
here. I'm doing two things. I'm live on TikTok right now. I'm right here. Eh,
Oh, okay. Double dipping. You over there double dipping. That's what you're doing.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean we doing the same thing you want. We
I
finally
know. I was
did
about to.
it.
Yeah, we got it going. We got it going. You know, this is
Finally.
cool.
Yeah, y'all. We live
Yeah,
on TikTok too, okay? So
yeah.
join
That's all
us.
right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all
yeah. I
right
like
though.
it.
That's all
I
right.
like it.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. So don't be out here. Leave people alone. Okay? Leave people alone.
Sometimes you
Mind
really do just gotta leave people alone though. Like
mind your business.
it don't cost nothing to mind it. It don't cost nothing at all.
It's free.
Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was on I was on Instagram the other day and I saw Court Dog's page. I saw her story and she had a cowboy hat on her, not a Dallas Cowboy hat, but she had a cowboy, like cowboy, yeehaw, Texas hat.
Yeah, there
And
is
she
no
said,
Dallas cowboy hat, just to let you know. Cowboys hat are just called
no,
cowboy hats.
well, I was just saying, just so it was clear. But
Yeah, I know what a cowboy hat is.
yeah, but in the comments, she said, she's coming.
Yep. She
She's
coming.
coming. Yeah, no, you, oh, Lord. No,
She
you
coming.
didn't. Oh, my goodness.
She
Oh,
coming.
my. Did you already get you already got some tickets or what?
I can't go to that Houston show. I gotta work.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Can't
Well,
go to
yeah.
yeah, can't go to
Hmm.
Vegas. Gotta work.
That probably would be a live one too.
Vegas would have been
Sad.
easy because there's a timeshare out there and could have just stayed in a timeshare, Uber to the stadium, be back home.
Hmm. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. But that plan is not happening. So I'm a little sad. I haven't missed
Do what he
Beyonce.
called.
I haven't missed a Beyonce concert in a very long time.
Well, it's the first time for everything, so it's all right.
Whatever.
It's gonna be all right, man. It's gonna be all right.
No, it's not. It's okay. I'm going to the last act. I got to see the first act twice, and then I'm not gonna get to see this one. I mean, I pretty much watched the second act literally online on TikTok Live because people go to
Oh,
the
dang.
concert and then they just put it on TikTok Live. I've watched the whole thing. It's great, and my sister saw it. Brandy saw it, so I lived it through them. And then now I'm going, and then the third act. There's one more act that
Uh-huh.
she kind of just announced. Well, she already announced that we're getting 3 acts, but
Okay.
um, she said, "See y'all on tour again." So there's one more
Wait,
tour.
so are all three acts are songs from the one album, or this is going to be three
No,
different
Jonathan, these
albums?
are different
I don't know.
albums.
I don't help me
Act
out.
one was a different album. Act two was a country album, and
Yeah,
Act
yeah, yeah.
three we think is gonna be like rock something. Should be doing something.
So she just crossed. So she crossing over like Lil Wayne. That's crazy.
Yeah, she's breaking genre barriers. She's trying to let everybody know that I could do anything.
So she that bored. She said,
Hmm?
I gotta do something different. I said, so she that bored. Just I gotta dominate something different.
Bored?
I'm talking
No,
about
she's
I'm
not
talking about because you
bored. She's trying to make.
I'm I'm saying bored in the sense of like she's been dominating, the industries, and now she's like, you know what, let me just try my let me just see what I got going over here too.
No, it's deeper than that. She's trying to make a point that, well, one, black people started country music, so I'm trying to take this back because this was ours.
I should have worn
Okay?
my cowboy hat.
You said what?
Should have worn my cowboy hat today. I got one in the
Yeah,
closet.
so she's trying to, she's making a point that hello, these spaces that are now white were
Mm.
always once black. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. So Beyonce doing her thing. She's doing her thing. She's for the people. She's for the people. Beyonce for the people.
So
Yeah,
Beyonce,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
so Beyonce. What we know about Beyonce is, I feel like you told me this, or I might have heard it somewhere else, that like she doesn't do many interviews, but when she does stand for something, or she makes it known through like just the movement, like through the music, versus or just like how
What are
she
you saying?
moves. I'm talking about like because you're not gonna hear her protest. Or is she
No.
gonna protest? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I think I mean I actually can appreciate that in a sense. Like, because there's some people that over the past few years, I think it was DC Young Fly that stepped out. I mean, of course he's a comedian, but I
Uh
feel like
huh.
he stepped out and tried to say something when it was like not it wasn't Black Lives Matter, but there was some protest going on, and then it was him or Desi Banks that stepped out, and then that boy lost hundreds of thousands of followers because I think he was speaking on something to where like what he felt versus what like versus what he had information on. Does that make sense?
So he was giving out false information. Is that what you're saying?
Well, he wasn't giving out false information, but he didn't know that the people was going to respond the way they responded. I think they was like, "Boy, you do comedy. Just do comedy. I'm following you
No, you
for
can't do that. That's
laughs."
just like the girl. That's just like the lady that told LeBron, "Shut up and dribble." You stand for something. You stand for something. And if you don't stand with me, then you don't stand with me. But I'm gonna stand 10 toes down, whatever I feel. I'm not out here. I mean, Desi Banks is out here. Okay, sure, you're a comedian,
Hmm.
and you make people laugh and that's great and people love you for that and da 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 da. But when it's time to just stand on something and those people that drop off, let them fall off. So what? I mean, for whoever falls off, there's gonna be some people that love you just as much. So it's like just how we were talking about not too long ago when the actors they come into the game and some of them are fat and then next thing you know they get skinny. It's like,
Mm,
well, how do you now you're not rooting for the big girls. I never wanted to be big. I never wanted to be. I never wanted to be like this. These are just the circumstances that I was in.
yeah.
Like now I have the time and the money and the accessibility to have a trainer, to have somebody just say get up, and I have the freedom in my schedule to do that. Yeah, I don't care what people think, and I don't think people should because people change their mind every single day. People in the comments or whoever is, if they really supporting you, they supporting you. If they just there and you gonna say, "Oh, Desi, you should stick to comedy. LeBron, you should stick to basketball." You're not my people, and I'm okay if you leave right now. Exit stage left. Goodbye.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
Ain't nobody
enough.
got
Okay.
ain't nobody got time for that. I'm not
That's some
out
hot.
here. And then on top of that, I'm not out here trying to please everybody. I'm trying to make myself happy. If I'm Desi Bangs, I mean, you can't really tell LeBron nothing at this point. I mean, you can't tell Desi Banks anything. Speaking of Desi Banks, he is in the
Oh,
works of getting a BET show. So
I saw that.
just think if he would have said, "Oh, if he would have listened to those people, just stay with this, just stay with that." those skits that he makes, and
Man,
they're hilarious, but
hilarious.
they could be, some of them can be seen as true, you know. I wouldn't say necessarily the pastor one, but I mean, like when he's driving through the hood, when he
Oh,
drive,
that
that pastor one is hilarious. But when he driving through the hood and pulling up in a new car, like that's real. Like all that stuff, that's real. So
man.
yeah, I think just nah, yeah, yeah.
Them
Make yourself
skits.
happy, do what you love, and you just talked about it. You know, leave people alone, mind your own business. You know,
You gotta leave people alone sometimes.
if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Don't nobody care about your negative opinions, and
Mm.
don't nobody feel like that. Okay, don't nobody feel like that. I know
Okay.
I
When
don't. I
when
know
and
I
Wednesday
don't.
talk. When and
I know
Wednesday
I
talk.
don't.
Okay, go ahead, keep it going then. You on the
Yeah,
roll.
just
Leave
I can't stand when you
it
do
going.
this because it's just like, what, like, what's your issue? You really need to Michael Jackson and look in the mirror, okay? Man in the mirror. You're not mad at me. You're mad.
Michael Jackson.
You're mad at what you see, okay? So look in the mirror and fix what you gotta fix before you come over here talking crazy to me, okay? Or
Oh my
judging
goodness.
me, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I love good observation, okay? I observe and I speak my mind. But when I
Okay.
speak my mind, I'm speaking facts. I'm not making anything up, okay? So,
Mm.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Is you finished? Are you done? Are you still just rolling?
Nah, 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 I'm
You just
done, I'm
rolling.
done, I'm done. I'm
That girl.
done, I'm done, I'm
That girl
done.
roll. Man, but say I can't I know we kind of moved past Desi Banks, but the funniest Desi Banks skit that I seen when that
Mhm.
boy was riding the back of that garbage truck. I'm
And how
like,
did he get the truck?
how did he get a garbage truck? Like, I mean, the UPS one, okay, maybe,
No,
but
how
my
did he
man
get
is
that?
right. I don't, no, no, no. I don't know how either. And I'm like, wait, what? This man on the
Mhm.
back of the truck, so accurate. It's just so accurate.
Yes.
I'm dying. And then then he was doing the one where he was acting out like the hood scene where he came out at the corner store and then got arrested and they had the Boys in the Hood music playing in the background.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on, Desi Banks. We
Yeah.
we 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 like it. But one thing
Drewski's
I can
hilarious too. But go ahead.
but I mean, I think this is really dope though to see, because for one, like these are the same comedians that some people, right? Maybe some of the older generation, were like they not that funny. They can do a 60-second clip. They can do a 30-second clip, but they can't stand up there and do a whole set in a room full of people. And now you see them not only doing that, but also creating
Desi
sitcoms.
translates
And
well. I've seen Desi live.
oh, you did say that. Yeah,
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 I've seen
you
him
have told me
live,
that.
and he's funny in person as well. So yeah,
Really?
mm.
But is he one of those comedians to where like he giving you that organic content or he giving you like that joke on the people type content? Like just
No,
start firing people up
he's
in the crowd.
it's a little bit of both, but then again,
Okay.
I
Not
would say
mad
it's
at him.
more like original like DC Young Fly. He just be cracking people in the audience, like he just be talking about people.
Oh,
So
DC
it's
Young.
like, are you doing stand up or are you just coming up here just talking about everybody? So
Mm.
yeah,
Say,
that's a little different.
but at the same time though, DC Young Fly also has come up.
Of
That boy got some movie
course.
spot. But I'm just saying, like it's always wild to me to see like you're looking around, you're like, where did they come? Like I asked you yesterday, like, what was Sherry Shepherd doing when she wasn't on Jamie Foxx? Come up. DC Young
Yeah.
Fly, come up. I always can just applaud some of that because not some of that, most of it, because on one side you don't see these people, but then next thing you know, you turn around and then they on a path and they got a star in Hollywood, and you like, when
I
did that
mean,
happen?
I just learned that you gotta pay for the star in Hollywood.
No, you don't. Are you serious?
It's something like that. Yeah, you gotta pay or something.
But do they say you? But is it like one of them Letterman jacket type situations? Like you get one, but now you have the opportunity to pay for it, or it's just like you pay for it?
Probably. Probably. I just need to look it up. I have no idea. I just know that you gotta pay
Wow,
for it. Hmm.
dang,
Yeah,
had
they make
not
you
the
pay for
slightest idea.
everything. Yeah. Just how Dion was saying that you gotta pay for the Hall of Fame, which is
Never knew that.
crazy.
Never knew that.
Hey, you getting inducted to the Hall of Fame, and now you gotta pay for all these tickets, all them people. Da, 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 you gotta pay for all that stuff. I'd be
The
like, I
stuff.
don't know if I want to be in it now.
this stuff is
Y'all can't
crazy.
give it to
And
me for free. Y'all
I
make
mean, you
billions of
got years
dollars. Y'all can't make
just raking it in, just literally raking it in off of my back. And yeah, but what,
it.
but one thing that has been happening lately though,
Mhm.
Dion is one of them people to where he is superstar status enough. He can say whatever he want to say, and they can't really do nothing about it. Well, except push his son down in the draft. But other than that, they can't do nothing else about it. About
Mhm.
Dion coming out, speaking out, talking. But when I heard that, I was like, they got to pay how much to be able to be in
Yeah.
the Hall of Fame to get that
Yeah.
gold jacket? Man,
A gold jacket.
all that for a gold jacket. Somebody say you did. I mean, some people gonna live forever in the Hall of Fame, but still, that ain't it, man.
Right.
Yeah, that definitely ain't
Oh,
it.
so I wanted to share this since we're kind of just talking about things. So I've been very excited. I've been sharing this with every person that I come across. So Netflix is building. So there's two of these in the whole entire states. Okay. So Netflix announces that its first two Netflix houses venues will open in late 2025. So there's one in Dallas and there's one in Philadelphia. Okay.
Oh,
This
dang.
is
You
going
got
to
the
be
one in
so
Dallas.
cool because this is pretty much it's a theater. It's a Netflix theater, just called Netflix House because Netflix and chill. You always watch Netflix in your house. Watch
I
Netflix at
like it.
home. So as you can see the little diagram here, they have different rooms in the house. And so these different rooms are going to be where you can watch movies and experience stuff. So it's going to be so cool. There's going to be some like Netflix original stuff on there. Maybe some things that we don't actually see on the platform. I'm
Hmm.
just very excited. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. It's at the Galleria Mall here.
Oh,
Yep,
okay. I can see that. I can see that being placed over there.
it's where the side of Nordstrom where not Cheesecake Grand Lux is. It's on that side.
Oh, okay. I
Mhm.
mean, that's super dope though. I mean, I've been
Mhm.
seeing I've been seeing the pictures and stuff, and I was like, is this one of them things like, is this real? Is this really
Yeah,
gonna
it's
happen?
real. It's real.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been seeing them build it, and Marche stays that way. So
okay.
every time I go over there, I just, I look over on the highway, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're getting closer and closer. So, speak your success. We're gonna
Dang.
have to reach out and get some media passes because we definitely
Late
need to be there. That's so cool.
2025. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. We got to be at that opening for sure. Cause
So I would
I
say
mean,
late 2025 is what November.
November, December. Yeah, cause I don't
Yeah,
see unless you
it ain't
open it
gonna
up for
be.
December and do all Christmas movies, Christmas theme situation. That'd be dope. But I
That'd
don't
be
see
cool.
that happening.
Yeah.
Unless if they put
Well,
lights up though.
then again, the Galleria and their Christmas tree is like a whole big deal. So the Galleria, the
Mm,
Christmas tree, the Netflix house, the ambiance, the lights, the scenery
okay.
down there in Addison, they love to put all them lights on them trees and yeah, so
Oh,
it
they
could
definitely do
be.
that in Addison. Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but I'm curious though, like how Toyota in Plano drew all them people from California and everywhere else. Do you think this is going to be one of them type of impactful things? Like
What you mean?
people ain't going to move here. People ain't going to move here for this, are they? I mean, it's going to increase tourism for sure.
Yeah, but
But
what you mean Toyota and
when Toyota moved to Plano, like they
the
opened up
headquarters?
their headquarters.
This ain't no headquarters. This is a venue.
I mean, I'm just saying, but it's an attraction. It's an
But it's
attraction.
not a job. I mean, it's a job, but it ain't headquarters.
Okay, okay. I'm just saying they had like a
Mm-mm.
third of California move out here, and people
Your
like,
your
what?
comparisons be off the wall, okay?
What you mean?
We're talking
That's
about something that's opening up in late 2025. You're talking about headquarters. You're talking about the everything moving, everything up and moving. Netflix not moving everything. They building two of these. I don't know where you be at. I don't know where you be at.
I
But
told you I barely slept last night. I told you. I told you.
uh but yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is happening. I'm excited. I think it's so cool. I can't wait to go. Jonathan, make sure we
Mm.
get passes for
Say,
sure.
I'm gonna reach out, just like I reached out to Big Three. I'm still waiting to hear back from them. Like, hey,
Mhm.
what's up? Hey, Speak Success Media. We trying to get in the spot. What we got to do?
Mhm.
Get some big three passes for you, boy.
So I
Huh?
know you saw this, about 2 days old now. So one of the only two black male jurors in the Diddy case dismissed by the judge due to inconsistent responses about where he lives, and he was replaced by a 57-year-old white man.
Mm.
So allegedly, they can't figure out where this man lives. He was, just how the headline reads, they don't know where he lives, and he was inconsistent about what he was saying. And then I believe they were saying that he was in New Jersey. So therefore, if you're in if you're in New Jersey, you can't serve on a trial in Manhattan. Oh, sorry. And
Mm.
so they brought the white man in. Now, in my opinion, like, I get it. Everybody was like, I was listening to the radio yesterday, and the radio, they were like, Didi at the border. Excuse me, Didi in the morning, they were like, it could be at a plant that they had the black man in there, and he could have been the one that could help Diddy get off, because, they put him in there, and conspiracy theories and all this stuff. And
Oh God.
hey, you bring a 57-year-old black white man in there. I don't think that's bad, in my opinion.
You don't think so?
Now, with all this stuff that he doing, I think that's right on cue. If you ask me, I think it's right on cue. I don't think there's anything wrong with the white man filling in for the black man on the trial.
Mm.
Sure, the black man probably would have. I don't know what, they learned so much information. They made a good point. Like, they learned so much information about the trial, and seen so many like videos and pictures and text messages, and so many um 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 jury, the not jury, the witness.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of witnesses that come through there.
Yes, they've heard all these conversations and all these.
Testimonies. Mhm.
Yes, testimony, gosh, that's the word. They've heard all these testimonies, and they have to be very desensitized to all the sexual activity that's happening. Like, at
Mhm.
this point, I know
Okay.
who Diddy is now. I already know. So
Yeah.
when they talk about something else, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised.
Mm.
So it's just like, at this point, it is what it is, and now we're just trying to figure out and get in between the weeds, and snake through and see, did he really do the things that he's on trial for. So forget all the freak offs and all that
Oh.
stuff, because at this point, they already know all of that. They're so, okay, now we're about to hear another story about it, now we're about to hear another story about it. So
Mhm.
um and then a 57-year-old white man, I don't know. In my opinion, that might benefit him.
All the freak offs.
And
Man.
not and I would say benefit him, and, like, white people try to control people all the time. So
Oh.
I think there
Oh.
might be, I don't know, it might be a little, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, we're gonna see. We just
Yeah,
gonna we're
we're
gonna, we're
gonna
gonna
see.
see.
We're gonna see. Everybody's saying, "Oh, it's unfair," and Diddy was shaking his head in the courtroom, and he didn't like it, and they asked for a mistrial, and da 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 da. But
Uh,
I don't know. I don't think that the old white man will be bad.
that's
If
fair
it's
enough.
if it's if it's white against black, sure. But if it's man with man, I think he gonna be okay.
Yeah, that's fair. And I mean, people always want to make these judgments based on what they see. Like, oh yeah, just like when you watch basketball games, like, oh, he was shaking his head or this or that. It's like, bruh, that was one part of entire game, an
Right.
entire trial. Like, you don't even know if that's what he's shaking his head at. So just like
Right.
let everything play out and let it do
Right.
what's gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So Chipotle, I don't eat Chipotle,
Right. You
but
always say that. What if Chipotle ready to break us off? What if Chipotle like Speaky says in the morning? I want to give y'all some breakfast burritos. What up?
they don't
But
even do
producer Britt
breakfast
don't.
burritos. They don't
What if they
open
said we're
to.
gonna do a special Speaky Success in the morning breakfast burrito for
I'll
producer
try it on
Britt?
camera. I'll do my Keith Lee, and I'll try it on
Oh,
camera, and I
10
I
out of
rate it
10.
rate it
10
one
out of
through
10.
ten. Yeah.
10 out of 10.
So Chipotle 1 week ago said that they will open a new I thought that you'd like this, because it's a little business. CEO says that they will open a new location almost every 24 hours this year.
Dang.
Yeah.
What?
And they
They
just
doing
opened
that
one.
good?
They just opened a new one over here by my house. So it's true.
They
It's happening.
they they doing that good? Because I once heard, I think their demographic is like that, that fitness almost influencer type person to where, they always working
Hmm.
out, want some on the go, not too expensive. So I can see that because
And it's that
people.
one basketball player, like at first, like that's a college turned
Oh,
NBA. He only ate Chipotle. He only ate
which is
Chipotle.
wild. There is not that many options for you to only eat Chipotle
You
for the
can't mix
for
that
the
burrito,
whole
mix that bowl
year.
too many times. It's
Nah,
yeah,
baby.
it's not
That
that.
you can't get that creative, okay?
It's
You
not the
better,
probability is gonna. It's
mm-mm,
not
nah,
that.
nah, 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 nah,
Oh
nah.
my gosh, yeah,
You got a
but
burrito, you got a bowl, you got some nachos.
mhm,
That's
mhm.
about it.
And then Chipotle CEO Scott Boatwright says the chain bull is on track to open a new location every 24 hours, and thanks to the help of AI. So Chipotle is expected to open a dozen across Texas too. Well, we've got
S-
one right here. So
Through AI is helping them hire.
yeah,
Okay, I
yeah,
thought
yeah,
AI
yeah,
was
yeah,
helping them
yeah,
build out
yeah.
the. I'm about to say what they doing. They about to
No, 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 no.
do some
But yeah,
AI 3D printing of Chipotle locations.
that's
That'd be crazy.
crazy. Yeah,
That'd be
please don't
crazy.
start that. Yeah, please don't do that. Please don't do that. We talked about this offline, but I had to bring it up because I got my Beyonce shirt on. So, the Grammys make two changes to Best Country Album category. My girl out here, my girl out here doing a thing. Okay, she said I won best. The white people was mad that I won best country album. Everybody was upset and they feelings. I won best country album, but it's crazy how y'all mad at me when black people started country. So it's like how can you be so upset? How can you be so upset that I, Beyonce, Giselle Carter Knowles, I,
That's the middle name. I didn't know
Giselle,
that's a middle name. I didn't know that was a
Giselle.
middle name.
Yes, that I, put my heart, sweat, and tears into this album, and I
Mm.
won the category, and now you want to make two new categories. So you want to make traditional. It don't matter if it's traditional country music or if it's contemporary country music. B-
Speak your piece.
Black people still made the genre. Still made the
Which I
genre.
mean, but I think that's one of those things. Like they just don't want us to know, or we're not expected to know that, right?
What
It's
you
like,
mean?
but
Expected to know that?
we're not expected to know our history because
No,
if
we
we
know our history. We know that country music was invented by black people. They don't want us to win. They just don't want us to win. They say,
I
okay,
mean,
well, if Beyonce she should have won contemporary, and then and then yeah, because if that's the case, Taylor Swift need to get some of them back. Okay,
oh
but
Lord, you ain't taking nothing away from air quotes America's sweetheart. People can't take nothing from Taylor Swift. Yeah, right.
yeah, I
You
guess.
know good and well. She got a couple of jams though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, yeah, Taylor got some hits. I ain't saying that.
She
She
got
do
some
her
jams.
thing. She
Yeah,
does
yeah,
her
yeah.
thing.
She's
But
not
she
for
switched.
us,
But
but she does her thing.
she switched over to pop too. She switched over to pop.
Of course she
She's
did.
not country anymore.
Mm.
Yeah, she's not country no more.
I mean, pop is where it's at though.
Yeah,
Pop is
pop
where
is where
pop is
it's
where it's
at.
at. They get all the attention, the hot
Hmm.
100, all that. So yeah, it's in the best interest. I ain't mad
Yeah,
at it.
yeah. I just think it's just horrible. So horrible, 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 horrible. So this is a funny story. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. So Florida man says he's been paying $2,500 in rent for his girlfriend, only to find out that she has a housing voucher and only pays $106.
Wait, what? So
So
she
her rent is really $106, and he been giving her $2,500 for rent, and she been pocketing that money.
no, no, no. Okay,
What
so
what 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 the
man,
girl say? What the girl say? See the girls up.
no. See, this is not right. For one, I hope he is no longer dating her.
And
Okay, because
shame on her. Shame on
that is
her.
problematic. Number two, bruh, what? Why are you coming off 25?
The
Like
comments.
you
She over
sitting
there
there
playing chess. Comments. She playing chess.
Nah, she ain't playing chess. She playing. She. It's like playing. It's like playing like Uno with a kid. And whatever card you put down, they're gonna put down
Uh-huh.
something else, and then it just they won. I won. It's like no, you didn't. That's not how you play. I won. That's what she's saying all night. He
Somebody
better
said
get
I
out of
know.
there.
Somebody said I know her savings account is crazy stacked right now. It's crazy.
He better get out of there, man. That's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I hope he broke up with her because that's not right.
That's
You can't do the men like that. Especially he out there working hard, trying to pay your rent, and you only owe
man.
$106. Can't be
Who
like that,
reported
girls.
this
Can't be
though?
like that. Oh,
Did he
this is Black Millionaires. I like them.
Well,
I like them.
no, 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 no. Well, I'm saying like, who was the one who told them, "Hey, I've been paying 2,500. Hey, she got a
Oh,
voucher to where she pays
they
one of those."
must have interviewed the man. Ah, my phone on
Oh,
TikTok. My phone on
that's
TikTok.
so embarrassing.
I
That's
know.
that's
I
so
know,
embarrassing.
Jonathan. It's so
For 20,
bad. That's so
man, for
bad.
25, she
What
man,
you doing, Jonathan? If you find out her rent really 106 and you giving her 2,500 out your paycheck.
I'm gonna wait till she goes to work and I'm gonna
Uh huh.
change the locks. And then that's it. I'm parking in the garage. I'm changing the locks, baby. You've been giving me $106.
Mm-hmm.
You've been giving me a funky $106 and I've been putting up 25.
No, she's not giving you $106. Her rent is only 106. So she been
Oh, that's
pocketing the
even
rest
worse.
of the
No,
2,500. She
that's
been
right. That's
pocketing the
crazy.
money.
I hope he is somewhat aware. I hope he looks up from the job that he's working and realizes that that money is going everywhere else. He gotta see. Something has changed. Some habits have
Maybe
changed.
she's
Some
buying
shopping
him
has changed.
stuff too.
Nah, that's not in the article nowhere. I don't see that in the meme nowhere. Okay, I don't see she's stacking up to be able to get him something nice for Christmas. She wanted to make sure to hook him up on Father's Day because they got a baby on the way. I don't know, but either way, my man is getting
Good
played.
morning, Mama. Hey, Ma.
Getting mommy
Oh
in the chat.
man, yeah, yeah,
Call
yeah.
it
She up
Turner.
early today. Call
Call
it
it Turner.
Turner. Call it
Hey,
Turner.
we've been talking about you. It's probably been like a week or so, but
Oh yeah, Mom. I
I
told
love a
Jonathan
good
about
Call it Turner story.
your chicken situation, and now he can't stop
Say.
saying, "If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have this chicken job." So
Nah,
he
you
can't
said
stop
something else
saying
too.
it.
You told a different story too.
Which
I can't
one?
remember what it was. I don't remember.
She got some stories. Okay.
But you let us know how your mama put you on to high quality living. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, my mama
The
high
finer things.
class. Okay, high
The
class.
finer things. The finer
Yeah,
things.
high class, high class. Okay,
Yeah, call it Turner, everybody. Call it Turner. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Carlatana. Okay.
In the chat.
I thought I had one more. Oh, but we talked about this. Just wanted to let you know this man got banned from the Puerto Rico team because he out there fighting everybody. DeMarcus Cousins. That's all he do is he be fighting. He's just therapy.
Britt,
Something anger
say.
management. Please, please. Please, Boogie, stop fighting everybody. And he
I didn't
initiated it, and that's why you got banned because he put his hand on that fan. But what?
he scratched his balls and then put that hand on the fan. No, that's what happened. Because
I
at
know.
first, but I mean, I guess it didn't connect all the way for me when it happened. But
Yeah.
when I saw the Breakfast Club talking about it, I was like, oh, I would be
Yes.
extremely because the fan would be
Yes.
wah, wah,
DeMarcus
wah,
Cousins
wah, wah,
lost
wah.
his mind.
Yeah, that's beyond disrespectful. In another country, you bold, you
Yeah.
real bold.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
I've
Puerto Rico.
seen some
I
of
mean,
the.
it's part of the U.S. But I'm
I
just
mean,
saying,
that's fine, but them ain't
you
your
ain't.
people.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to be doing
Them ain't
that.
if they turned on him as a
They did.
whole as a whole like fan situation,
They did.
nah,
That's why he ain't playing over there no more. I know his agent probably be biting bricks. I know they upset. I mean,
uh,
you just can't ever keep them grounded. You
it's
can go,
sad, man. Because that boy
yeah.
was talented too. In college, that boy was a whole problem.
He's
That
need a
boy is super talented.
woo
But
side, DeMarcus Cousins, woo side, Boogie.
yeah,
It's
man.
okay.
Maybe need to get one of them women that they're paying 106 for the voucher, and he just giving her his check.
But I'm
Maybe
pretty
she'll calm
sure
him
he's
down.
done that before already. I don't think that's a problem.
Oh
Pretty sure paying rent is not the issue. Pretty sure he does that on a
oh,
regular. But
oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah, yeah. I don't think that's a problem at all.
Okay,
So
okay,
what you
okay,
see
okay.
scrolling, man? It's Wednesday. We gotta talk about something. We gotta talk about something wellness. Oh, I've been doing good.
Yeah.
I'm at 2 miles. Okay.
Come on, 2 mile. Get that 2 mile in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. I wish I could show you, but my phone is on TikTok right now.
Got
But
devices all over the place.
I know, and my other iPad's in the car. Okay,
Got
so
cameras like Kai Cenat all over the place.
and so yeah, I've been doing my 2 miles, but I will admit, successors, I have been slacking on my resistance bands. So I need to go ahead and do that because
Mm.
that's my,
Oh.
and the gym is just so gross. So I just need to focus on my resistance band, and I need to give me a kettlebell so I can do
Oh, them people be getting, man, them
they be
people
getting
be,
down with the
hey,
kettlebell. They be getting
Britt,
down with the
they be.
kettlebell. Yeah.
You ever seen the people toss them up and catch
Yeah.
them? Be
Yeah.
like, what in the world y'all got going on? I'm like, y'all getting freaky
Oh
with these
goodness.
kettlebells. But
Right.
I mean, sometimes I see people do stuff like that, and I steal them
Uh-huh.
workouts. I definitely steal them workouts. But
It's not stealing a workout, okay? We're
okay,
all
I
in the gym
borrowed the workout.
together. You do the workout. You just do the workout. You're not
I
stealing.
borrow it. Yeah, I borrow it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, still been doing my out. Last night went out. It was like 8:30. I said I still got to hit this run. Still got out there,
Okay.
did it.
Running at
Yeah.
night.
Say, got out there just before it really got dark. But I was
Mm-hmm.
feeling good last night, even though I just ate like a little bit before. I was like, man, I should not do this, but I still got
No,
out there
you
and got
did
it done.
good. You did good. You
Yeah,
did good.
still got out there, got it done. So I was proud of myself because I've been taking different paths every time I run.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah. So
That
getting
boy
to see
said,
some other scenery.
I will not be stalked. Okay, ain't nobody gonna follow
Yeah.
me. Different
But
path.
it's wild though, because I don't see
Mhm.
nobody out here running ever in my neighborhood, and it's all black
Mm.
people. I don't never see nobody
But I'm
running.
not gonna do you. But what they be doing? Start a run club. That's so crazy.
No, 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 no.
A
I'll leave
run
that to
club is
somebody else.
crazy. Maybe you'll
Yeah,
influence your neighbors. Maybe
we'll
they'll see
see.
you running. They'll say, "Oh, look at that black man out there running." You might.
Oh, look at that brother. Look at that brother. Hey, brother, what
Hey,
up?
maybe you
What
want to
up?
work out or sitting on
Yeah,
the couch.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
we gotta
but but
move,
but
black people.
speaking
We gotta move. Okay, we
Gotta
can't leave.
move, gotta move. And speaking of moving, and like what you talked about, I think it was yesterday or the day before, but
Hmm.
letting us know that when you move, that's really healthy for your body because you get that movement. And I found this fact about like gut health
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
equals mental health, right?
Yes,
So,
and you haven't
oh,
watched
go
the
ahead.
documentary, have you?
Which one?
I still told you to watch a gut health documentary.
On Netflix or what? Where is it at?
Yes, it's on Netflix. I told you about this a month ago. But
That's why I haven't seen it because I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
the gut health, it tells you about your microbioism. I don't
Mm,
want to get too
mm,
scientific because those words are
mm.
large, but the microbioism is what is is what breaks down all your food and da 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 da, and it gets to your stomach, then it gets to your gut, and there's healthy bacteria and there's bad bacteria, and there's you know these type of foods that it likes, and obviously not the junk food. It loves the healthy food, and it's all
Uh,
about balance. And then they show you this really really thick green monstrous shake. I mean, a drink at the end, this green drink, and
hmm.
they were like, when you change your microbiotism, when
That's
you
right.
change it, when you
Girl, speaking in
change
tongues.
it, that is what that is what you see on the outside of yourself. So like healthy skin, the yellow eyes,
Oh, yellow eyes. Yeah,
yes, 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 yes.
get that water.
Everything
Get that
that
water.
is
Stay
on your
hydrated.
outside appearance comes from your gut, and it's like
Dang,
and
that's
it's like,
interesting.
oh my God, yeah, it's so interesting. And then if you keep working out and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have a flat tummy, this flat tummy tea not working because flat tummy tea is a joke. Okay, flat tummy tea is a joke.
Oh, God.
And gut, you need to get on your gut
70,
health.
70 to 80% of your immune system is in your gut.
Yes.
Did not know that.
I'm gonna find,
Like, this is
I gotta
Th
find
th th
the,
th this is wild information. This is wild information. And
yes, I have to
ultimately
find
and
the name of
ultimately
it.
just seeing like your gut health, it affects your mood, and due to the gut brain connection.
Hmm,
This
hmm.
is the what they call, drum roll please, grr, the second brain.
It's called
Hmm.
Hack Your Health, y'all. It's called Hack Your Health: The Secrets
Heck
of
yeah.
Your Gut. Hack Your Health: The Secrets of Your Gut. It is so good. Yep.
That
That's
is,
when
I
I
mean,
was.
but like this is stuff that we do need to learn about though, because doctors, I love my doctors, especially the ones that I really rock with.
Mhm.
Like my new doctor out here, he's Dr. Race, super cool
Mhm.
dude. We gotta get him on the show. But he shot me straight. But there are some doctors that aren't going to tell us certain information. Like we're just not going.
Yeah,
Like what
because
we
they
envision
gotta
a doctor
get a
is, like you go
check.
in, they're like, "Hey, John, how you doing? And you should be
Mhm.
doing this, and you should be doing that, and
Mhm.
do this, and you want to take these medicines." That's not that like that's the doctor we envision. That's not what doctors really do,
Those are the
unfortunately.
holistic doctors that be telling you to do that. But the doctors at the
Oh yeah, yeah,
hospital,
yeah,
the
yeah,
doctor
yeah.
at the hospitals, they trying to get paid.
Trying to get that
They're trying to get that check.
check.
Make sure they make that
Uh-huh.
above six figures after taxes. That's what they're doing.
Wait,
Oh,
wait. Let me say this real quick about the
mhm,
just this is my
mhm.
last point on the gut stuff. But
Okay.
probiotics, is that what you're talking about? Probiotics? So probiotics and fiber
No.
rich food. Okay, well that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Okay.
Probiotics and fiber rich foods like your yogurt, like your
Hmm.
kimchi, your oats and leafy greens. These are things that can improve both digestion and that emotional balance. So
And let
these are
me
good
just
things
say
to
that
add into
kimchi is made from what?
cabbage.
Cabbage. What do I eat all the time?
Oh my goodness.
Cabbage. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
goodness. My grandma used to eat
Yes.
kimchi.
My mama
Yeah.
already know. My family, we stay on the
Shout
cabbage, okay?
shout out to my Asian family, on
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kimchi
yeah.
tip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
need to
that's
see
that's
pictures of
what's
your
up.
Asian side.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to go dig
yeah. Your
and
Asian
find some.
community. So yeah, but to your point, cabbage. Cabbage, cabbage, cabbage. Clock it.
Uh,
Okay. I love it.
Clock that tea. You
Clock
clocking
that
cabbage.
tea.
Your
And
mama said
kale.
she been clocking. Your mama said she been clocking watermelon. She said, I've been on that watermelon challenge. Lost
Oh, my
4
mama
pounds
love
this
my mama
week.
love yeah, my mama love a good
Come
watermelon.
on.
She juices the watermelon. I'm gonna tell you what she do. She juices the watermelon and then she
Mm,
put a little cayenne pepper in there and then she do it and then she puts a mint in there. And then when she juices, she put it all in her, she puts it in her jars, in her bottles and then put it in the fridge, let it, dissolve in there, the mint and the cayenne pepper. Chef's
mm.
kiss, baby. Yeah, because when I
Yeah,
was
I need
staying
to
when I
try
was
that.
staying
I
with
need to
her,
try that.
I would take one of those once a day, and she'd be like,
Thief.
"These are not
Okay.
yours. These
You're
are
a
not
thief.
yours."
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
"You're
I mean,
right, Mama.
the
These are
color of it, the
ours."
color of it is beautiful. The color of
The
a
taste of
watermelon
it's so
juice.
refreshing, especially right now during the summertime. It's hot outside.
It
Oh
looks like
my
it'd be
gosh.
refreshing. It looked like
Hmm.
it looked like it mixed well too.
Yeah,
But
Mama Jonathan got the same juicer as us.
oh yeah,
Well,
yeah,
y'all got
yeah,
the
yeah,
same juicer
yeah.
as me. I should have made money
Uh
off that juicer, but yeah, Amazon link.
oh, did I gave you Amazon link. You got an Amazon link now.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So one other thing I want to hit on just on being healthy and knowing that we're in Texas and knowing that yeah, it's hot outside and you still don't want to get outside because it's so hot. But we need to know and understand that we need to get like at least like that 10 to 20 minutes. That 10 to 20 minutes of that sunlight is going to boost that vitamin D, which
It's
we
30
need
minutes a day.
because that's going to support that bone health. That's going to
Mm.
also help that mood and that immunity. So you know what I'm saying? Because when we're lacking that vitamin D, this is something that's linked to your depression, especially in our Black
Mhm.
and Brown African American
Cause
family.
we don't
So
like to
we
go
need that.
outside when it's hot. You gotta go outside, y'all. It's okay. Just sit on the balcony, sit on the
Come
porch, just walk
outside, catch a
outside. Just
patio.
walk around the
Yeah,
corner 2 times and you'll be
catch a patio,
okay.
man.
Okay. You'll be just fine.
You got to
Okay.
get
It's
outside.
not it's not that bad. Okay. It's not that bad. But you gotta get out there. Gotta get out there. Let the sun
Got to
touch your
get out
skin.
there. Let the sun kiss you. Let the sun kiss you. You know what I'm
Let the
saying?
sun kissed. Get sun kissed. Yes,
Yeah, man.
exactly. Yeah. I mean, I love a good day in the sun because I like to tan. So,
You be
put my tan.
sunbathing? You one of them people?
Man, put my
Are
sunscreen
you
on.
okay? So you're not one of the people that do the baby oil. I used to have a homegirl.
I do that too. Yeah.
No, why is that a
Coconut. I
thing?
do
Y'all sitting there
coconut
be
oil. Whatever oil I
sitting
have,
there,
shea butter, anything that glistens, and then
put the
just
oil
lay
on y'all,
out.
be out there frying yourself like a turkey, just frying yourself up. Just
Hmm.
fry me, fry me. Well done, please.
5 minutes this way, 5 minutes this way, 5 minutes each way. And then next thing you
That's
got
how
a
I cook stuff
perfect
in the oven.
tan. Yeah.
That's how I cook.
The
Oh,
natural the
wellness with
natural oven.
Giovanni. You up with us early this morning?
Well then,
Okay.
hey, what's up,
She
girl?
said, okay, Carla. Just did 17 days on a liquid detox. Watermelon up next. When I tell you, Wellness with Giovanni is one of them people who
Wellness with
live by that
Giovanni next
juice
Wednesday.
lifestyle.
You need to make time for us so you can come on the show and talk about your wellness.
Oh,
I'm calling you
oh.
out, Miss Giovanni.
She
Get
calling
ready.
you out, Giovanni. She calling you out. Cause yeah, she be about that life.
I
Like
know.
every time I
I see
see
her
her,
on
just
Instagram. Yeah.
blending and juicing and juicing and blending and just like all the stuff. She be
And I
like, look,
told you,
coach, just walk
you
through all these
about
recipes.
the other juice, the pineapple with the red cabbage. You know, that's like supposed to be the natural Botox for your face. And
Mm,
yeah, that one was interesting. But
pineapple. Interesting. Oh, and do
it
you
doesn't
ever add any?
it doesn't matter. I'm an extreme juicer. Yeah,
Do
but
you
what?
ever add any sweetener to your juices, or you just leave it natural?
No,
Never add any sweetener.
no, I don't
So
add
no
any
no no
sweetener.
agave, no
No
honey,
agave, no
none of that.
honey,
Wow.
straight veggie.
Something to shoot
Whatever
for.
come
Wow.
out the juicer, that's what I'm drinking.
Something to shoot for. Okay, that's
Oh,
great.
y'all be adding sweeteners over there?
I mean, we had a little agave, a
You
little
gotta get
agave.
with it. You gotta get with it. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Eh,
You
I
gotta
just
be an
did it.
extreme juicer. You gotta be an
Uh,
extreme juicer.
I'm
That's what it's about.
juicing. I'm juicing how I'm juicing right now, and we
Yeah.
could be extreme
The
maybe a
juice
little
is
bit
not
later.
made. It's not made to be. Oh my god, I need to add a little something to it. No, you're supposed to drink it and go. Drink it and go. That's it.
I drink it and go with that little agave in there. It's cool though. It's cool. Okay, we'll try. But one thing I can say though, when we add that pineapple in there, that pineapple is sweet enough. When you add that
Yeah.
mango in there,
Yeah.
mango sweet enough. When you add in that kiwi,
Oh.
golden kiwi is probably one of my favorite. If we did top three fruits, of course,
Hmm.
watermelon up there when it's good and ripe.
Right.
I like that. I like that golden kiwi coming in
Hmm.
strong. Number two, number three. I might take a mango. Yeah, I'll go right there.
I'd be so
Watermelon,
frustrated
golden
with the
kiwi,
mango because
mango.
the cutting of the
You gotta
mango, I'd be so
you gotta
frustrated.
work for it. That seed's so big.
I
You gotta
know that pit. I'd be like, oh
you
my
gotta work for it.
gosh. Yeah, but that apple and ginger, I can never get over it. Top tier. Top tier. Top
Say
tier.
that what is it? Ginger, carrot. Think I do pineapple in there. Yeah,
Hmm.
that orange boy. That orange boy hit. That
Yeah.
orange boy hit.
I'll
You
be
be
at the
right.
market this Friday for sure because I
Oh.
haven't been in a while, and honestly, I haven't juiced in a while because I mean, I've just been busy. I mean, who has time to do that all the time, you know?
Capture some content, collaborate posts so that people
You
can
know,
catch the
last
sesame
time
and
I
see
was
what
at
we
the
got
market,
going on.
I was live at the market. I was Instagram live at the market. So
Yeah,
that was,
live.
that was a stepping stone for me because I was like, okay, I'm gonna just do it. And I was live. I was live
Man,
at the market. I had 10 people on there. So I was proud of myself. Because once you go live and you're like, oh my gosh, this thing is just live, people can see what I'm doing
it's
right
live.
now. And so um yeah, so I'm gonna do it again. People were asking me questions.
Really?
I'm kind of done with Instagram right now, so I need to focus on my TikTok. So I'm gonna go TikTok live, Friday. Friday. Well, I would say, are they open on Juneteenth? But I mean, they're Hispanic, so I don't expect them to celebrate Juneteenth. So I think they'll be open. So I might go
They might
Thursday
be. Uh,
before everybody get off on Friday.
have
So
you ever been and it's been like super super busy up there? Like, is there a day to where
yes,
it's
I think
like
the first time I went, it was so busy, and then we walked right back out.
what?
Mhm.
That was like a weekend or something, or like it was a later
I
after,
think it was a
probably like
Saturday.
afternoon
Yeah,
though.
because
That was afternoon.
I just wanted to see it. I just wanted to see it because I was like, oh, okay, let's go
Mm,
see. And then went to go
okay.
see it, and I was like, whoa, the line was like wrapped. And we were like,
Mm.
okay, they got fruit, they got vegetables. All right, we're out of here. And then
They
that was
don't
it.
got us. We gone. Okay,
Yeah,
we gone. Yeah.
they don't got us. Not today. Not today. So I was like, no, I'm good on this. And then I can't and then my new time, they open at 7 a.m. So guess what time I'm there? 7, 7
7
p.m.,
a.m.
seven
when?
thirty, 7:30.
It's got to be like a Saturday, 7:30.
Friday, 7:30 too.
Oh, We done at 7. I was about to say, how you gonna be there at 7:30? We got a show to do.
Yeah. Don't be clocking my time. Yeah,
Hey,
7:30.
gonna
Yeah.
shoot, gonna set up a little table, be live. Hey, we got the show
Right.
right here.
Be
We at the
live. Yeah,
market.
I'm gonna be live right
We
there.
at
Get
the
my
market.
fruit
We
and my
buying the
vegetables.
fruit. We juicing
You
the fruit. We
stupid.
doing it all up here, baby. We'll ring you out. We'll check you out.
Exactly.
Hey,
And they got a
we'll
little
carry your
coffee
card
in the
out.
back because I know that you said you and Gabby went. Next time you go, get a little coffee and a little guava pastry in the back. It's so good.
Mm. Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Real
Guava pastry
guava. Real guava.
sound sweet. Sound like sugar. That's what that sound like.
Guava?
You said pastry. Sound like sugar.
I mean, oh my gosh, Jonathan. Well, I know y'all don't drink coffee, but get the guava and keep it. I mean, get the pastry and keep it moving.
Okay,
Bring some
get the
tea
pastry,
with
get
you.
it popping. Get the pastry,
Yes.
get it popping. All right, all right. Hey, this is a good little health sesh.
Yeah. A
Wellness
little gossip on the
Wednesday.
front, a little health on the back. So,
Yeah,
it
okay.
all worked out. Yeah. So Thursday, tomorrow, you say attorney will not be here, correct?
He will not be here. No, no,
He
no,
on
not
vacay,
this
y'all. He on a
Thursday.
yacht doing his thing, okay? He having
He
a
on
good
vacay,
time.
man. Hey, he gonna be in the middle of somebody's water somewhere. I don't know.
That is
But yeah.
great. We love vacation for your dad.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta take a
Go on,
vacation
Dr.
sometime
John.
too, don't you? You gotta take a vacation sometime too, don't
Yeah, somebody pay for it.
you? Jesus.
Paid vacation, okay?
Well,
Um,
as long as you ain't paying 105 and they paying 25,
I'm
then
gonna pay
yeah.
106 and then they pay
Wow.
2,500.
Wow. Get out of here. We
That
gotta
is
get out of
so
here.
funny. That is so funny.
That's
Okay.
ridiculous.
Well, see you when I see you. And see y'all later, guys. Have a happy Wednesday. Close us out, Jonathan.
Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Y'all, the final thought for today is get out in the sun. Okay. Get out in the sun. If it's you going to hang out with some friends, if it's you walking up the street, if it's you going to the playground to watch your kid play or watch your dog or cat or whatever, get out in the sun. All right. That's the final thought for today. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Family, and remember, if you have not subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you stay connected. And we also got a new feature to where on YouTube they added like communities on the channel. So I'm gonna be doing a video about that. Gonna be breaking down that and gonna be opening up that to the successors to make sure that y'all can get in here and we can talk with y'all, have more dialogue and everything like that. But family, remember. Okay, speak your success, believe in your greatness, and continue to create the life and business of your dreams. Why would you and why should you live any other